Howdy, folks, how are y'all doing? My name is Cub, we've got a brand new sunrise, and we're ready to get going here in the wonderful world of Sky Factory 2.5, where hopefully my audio does not sound like it's been run over by a train. I was fiddling with some things for an episode of Cub's Lab, I apparently did not switch them back, and my audio was recorded at a very low bitrate last time. Sorry about that. Speaking of last time, things that I have done since then. First off, I have processed even more ores, as well as some glass because I needed some more glass. I wanted to expand my tank operations, which I did. Not only that, we'll come back to here in a minute, but as you can see, we now have many more tanks, all filled to the brim with lava. Fantastic. I added 3 more crucibles, and right down the center here, we've got our blazing pyrotheum. Now, you'll notice that the blazing pyrotheum only gives a melting speed of 5 unless it is directly underneath one of the buckets, and I've got it in the middle there. Still, 5 is fine. You know, I mean, I could put some blazing pyrotheum beneath all of them, but that would require me to get more sulfur. And I don't know. I don't remember. Did we leave a bunch of coal in there? Do we have any more sulfur? We might have already gotten more sulfur and I just wasn't paying attention. I don't really recall. There could be some in here maybe. No, apparently not. I'll tell you what. It's like a passive thing. Let's go ahead and we'll grab some coal because we're not doing anything else with it really. And was that down here we put it? Where do we put the... I think we put it in here. Yeah, we put it in the sag mill for sure. What are you doing with the sand? Oh, that's right. Okay, now it makes sense. I was trying to figure out where this silicon was coming from. I forget that as a byproduct, some of these different materials will produce sand, and then it just automatically pulls the sand back in there and makes silicon. Well, that'll be useful later. I guess we'll just leave that going, and if we get some more of the sulfur, great. And if not, well, no big loss. Not really a priority as of right now. What is a priority, though, is power. We still need... I mean, this is going to be a very... Oh, I added these little lattices to the end so we don't accidentally walk off the edge. The main priority today is going to be power. We're going to be condensing the solar panels, but first we are going to be building our Magmatic Dynamo. Oh my goodness, so excited. Now, I'm still not entirely sure I understand how building things and upgrading things in thermal expansion works. What I do know for sure, though, is that I can build a Magmatic Dynamo. I'm struggling to say it, but I know I can build one, and I know that it will work. Now, I recall that Ender.io does have something similar that produces lava, but I couldn't find it in this version. At least I couldn't find it just looking around on the wikis and the whatnots. So if you know what from Ender.io consumes lava to produce energy, comment down below. Let me know. You might just get your comment featured, or maybe I'll forget to do that, and whatever. At least you've helped me out, right? And that's all that really matters at the end of the day is helping your old buddy Cub out. One other thing we need to do, we haven't really touched on this, but at some point, we need to set this up to make more than, or to sift through more than just stone, or I'm sorry, more than just gravel. Like, we need to get sand as well as dust operating, and if you know of a quick and easy way to do that, because we've got the automatic hammer here, but if we go with this setup, we'll need another 2 scythes and another 2 hammers. If you just know of a better way to do it, also comment that down below. Otherwise, I'll just, you know, we'll do the hard thing. It's not that difficult. I've murdered another YouTuber. I regret none of my decisions. I feel like it was self-defense. I was protecting my home. A man's home is like his castle. I have a right to throw some people around here with swords to stab my neighbors. In the game, not in real life, mind you. Although my neighbors have been a little annoying lately in real life. I would never actually stab them. I don't want to cause physical harm to them. I do want them to leave me alone, though. The other day, a little girl came over, and she was like, "Can I have money for my school?" I'm like, "What do you need it for?" And she's just got, like, looked at me, and she's like, "Well, it's for school." I'm like, that's oddly vague, but okay. I gave her some money, and then, like, the next day, my neighbors were like, "Hey, we need a ride somewhere." I was like, "Oh, I see how this is. Send the little girl over first. Find out if I'm a pushover, a charitable pushover, and they come over and harass me to give you a ride somewhere? I think not. I'm not a charitable pushover. I'm sorry. I'll tell you what, Southern hospitality might be a thing, but Cub hospitality is not. I'm very inhospitable. Tell me, broken nickel, is that where I get... What am I looking for here? I need to make a blend of Envar, obviously. We've been through this many times before, and it is pulverized ferrous metal and pulverized iron. Pulverized ferrous metal. Well, let's just go ahead and I think we can get some ferrous ingots. We'll just repulverize them, I suppose. I mean, it's not the most elegant solution, but whatever. Excuse me. Please do this for a little while. And it's my fault, really. Did we get any, look at all the, oh my. Okay. Just real quick, I want everybody to just bask in the glory of all of the sulfur we haven't gotten. How sad is that? Oh, look, pulverized ferrous metal. Oh, never mind, stop it. That's not necessary. I made a mistake. Thank you. I already had some in there. I'm not paying any attention to what's going on. Oh, you know what? We need pulverized iron, though. Do you have any of that while we're up here? Might be worth our while to just hang on to some of this stuff and not process all of it, if this is going to be a thing we have to do often. Although, I mean, really, 57 of these should be plenty for the time being. I actually ran out of coal. I'm trying to keep some with me to keep this thing topped off. Alright, where is my Envar? Fantastic. We didn't really need that many of them, so overall good deal. Did we already make that? We didn't. I'm gonna make that manually real quick. And I've done it wrong already. Silver. Of course it is. Listen, folks, I haven't built one of these in a long time, so don't hold this against me. I'm having a bit of an off day. I mean, the last few episodes, you could argue, have all been off days. Oh, okay. Well, did I... Right. Okay. Look. Okay, we got one! We got it! No, Shrek that. Alright, we're gonna come up here. I think I've already got... I need to go get me some... While we're thinking about it. Oh, I also reorganized the chests. I don't know if I mentioned that, but we've now got raw materials and then cooked up materials. And so now all the way here is where we've got things like our enhanced energy conduits as well as our fluid conduits. Only 4 of those, but that's... I don't even think we need that many, to be 100% honest with you. Because all we're doing is going straight out of here, click, into... let's set it up like this. So if we want to have like more of them, we can just have a row. Or should we put them on top? Ooh, I like that idea better. Elevation, my friends. The economy of space is all about stacking things. That's not what I meant to stack, though. All about stacking these things. Oh, wait a minute, I forgot about the gravity situation. So this here won't actually pump upward, I do not believe. Oh. No, yeah, totally will. What's up with all that is affected by gravity shenanigans, then? This seems to be working just fine. It's generating energy. Now we gotta get that energy back, though. So we'll pump it up into the ceiling. I think you can hide these. I'm pretty sure you can create a device, like you can totally just blend these right into the walls. I'm not sure what that's called, though. And I suppose I could just type in @ender.io, and then we could go through the painstaking process of finding it. Or I can do what I do every episode and just be like, hey, if you know what we build... Oh, right there, conduit facade. I did it. Yeah, like that. So we could blend these right into the wall here. But because this is the... Let's be honest with one another here. This is the attic. I don't care. It's not supposed to look good. We'll just do this shenanigans up to the roof and then run it over. Like, this isn't bothering me. Is it bothering you? If this is bothering you, you're too sensitive. You need to just take a chill pill. So I guess we can't put that up there because of the glowstone. Also, we're all out. So, I need to go make more of those. I think I already had, like, the recipe set and ready to go, though. Kind of. I'm not sure why this is randomly here and why this is randomly here. We'll get some more of those. 32! Hot dog! Too many, probably. But then again, you can never have too many because you never know where these projects in the future are going to take us. You never know what things we're going to be working on. We might need all this later. Alright, so we're going to bring it just within range of connecting. It's further away than I thought it was. Oh my gosh. We got to be getting close now, though. Hello? Hello? Is it... Where is this thing? I know it's dead center in the room, but how far away? I thought it would be visible. There it is. Okay. Nope, stop that. Get down from there. We're one click away. Oh, okay. We are, what? Alright, then that's fine, yeah. So, we're just going to set the bottom there to input and output. So, this should now, I mean, that's what yellow does, right? Or is yellow just nothing? Correction, yellow is nothing. Orange is both? Possibly? I'm not entirely... Maybe... No, orange is just output, of course. So we gotta hook this thing up to one of the sides. And that glowstone's in the way. Alright, fine. Look. Whatever. The glowstone was a failed experiment anyway. Just hook it up directly. There we go. No. Okay, look. No, stop this. Alright, we'll disable these, connecting to the solar panels. And we'll tell this one... Nope, stop that. You are to insert. Always active. So you should now be going up, and at nighttime it should still be going up. And if you take a run over here, we should look inside of here and see that's, yeah, no energy, because it's constantly taking the energy it's producing, pumping it out over here. Now that we've got some extras of these, let's kind of form it to the wall a little bit better. Oh, darn it. There we go. Looks a little bit better. My question is, if I put glowstone, I can't really remember how the facades work. I think you have to paint them. That is correct. Painted in the painting machine. Can you paint them with glowstone, and if so, will they glow? And then could I just do this whole top row here in glowstone, and then hide the pipes in them? It might be an idea for later, but not right now. Alright, so the sun is going down and the moon is coming up, and long ago, somebody left with the cup, but we're going to worry about that later. For right now, solar panels tier 3. That's the next thing we're going to work on. We're going to condense all those solar panels upstairs into this. This will be, oh geez, redstone. We don't. Okay, this plan might already be an absolute bust, considering we have 2 pieces of redstone, so... On a fun side note, with all the machines running and the solar panels offline, we're still generating energy, thanks to our amazing Magmatic Dynamo. And it's all free. We don't have to do anything. It just works all by itself. Heck, it powers itself. The only machine... No! There's no power going into any of this over here. It's all coming out of the igneous extruder, which doesn't use energy, into a barrel with a transfer node, neither of which use energy. It's all completely just free. Look, you want your clean, renewable energy, just go to Minecraft. It's there. They've done it. Well, I mean, I'm not sure about clean. I mean, what it does to the lava, I can't imagine is good. Also, I'm not entirely sure where we're getting infinite free cobblestone. I mean, this process makes no sense. Look, we're not here for logic, our reasoning, okay? We're just here for the energy, and it's really working out. So I don't have to worry about sleeping every night, although I probably still will. Alright, how about that painting machine? I say we go ahead and give it a red-hot go. Electrical steel, steel and silicone. Oh my gosh, guess what we happen to have? How do you get steel, though? Oh my goodness, guess what else we happen to have? How fortuitous. We just so happen to have a whole bunch of that stuff. Not entirely sure what I did. You don't go in there. What are you doing? We have a lot of this stuff. We've got a lot of iron. We've got a lot of silicone. Oh, this is meant to be right here, folks. Alright, so we'll start off by getting the steel. So we will put that and then that, and I didn't quite catch the ratio. Is it going to work? Maybe they have to be swapped? Maybe this goes here and this goes... Well, oh, wait, was I looking at the wrong machine? Entirely possible. I was looking at an induction smelter. And an alloy smelter, it actually... Oh, it just goes straight to electrical steel. If we add the silicone. Whoa, ho, ho! It's magic. But again, I'm not sure what the ratio on that is. Like, does it require one thing more than something else? No, it's all 1-to-1. Great. It's taking a while. Did we ever get any sulfur? We never got any sulfur. What a darn shame. Ain't that just a crying shame? Unless I put it down here. I didn't, though. Okay. Oh, it needs 2 pieces of redstone. Guess how much we have left. Amazing. Simply incredible. And then from there, we'll need some gold coins and a copper ingot. Well, fortunately, copper we're not hurting for, nor are we hurting for gold coins. We have a lot of those. I'm not entirely sure where I've been getting them. They must be coming from something, though, that's going to help us get this bad boy. Look at that basic capacitor. It's so basic, yet so essential. Just like the elderly. Respect the elderly, everyone. They're basic, yet simple. All they want to do is sit in their retirement home and play their Wiis. I mean, that's what I'm going to be like when I'm old. My generation is just going to be a bunch of old fuddy-duddies sitting around complaining about how all the new kids have their virtual helmets on and they're playing their virtual reality games. I just want my Mario Galaxy on the Wii. And they're like, well, we've got the Wii 65 here. I don't want the Wii 65. I want the Wii. The new one has like 10,000 cables. Uh-oh. Ooh, Nether Quartz. Didn't think about that. Don't have it. Can't get it. This has put like an immediate just blech on this whole process. Hey, get Nether Quartz ore with the laser drill. Oh my goodness gracious. What am I doing with that? What? No way am I going to be able to... There's got to be a way. So if you get into magical crops, that's always an option. And that's, to be honest, it's going to be a thing we'll have to do eventually. Or it's a 100% drop chance with soul sand. Soul sand can, of course, be acquired. Ooh, no easy way. Sludge boiler might work, but that's only a 3.31% chance. Loot bags. I'm sure I've gone through all my loot bags. Well, I've got a common treasure bag, but it's not really a loot bag, is it? Gold coins! I know where I'm getting them now. Look at that. That's all the answers in this episode. Alright, listen, I need you all to die and specifically drop loot bags with some quartz in it. I only need 2 pieces. I don't feel like that's too much to ask for. I'm not really hoping to get into magical crops today. There's several other things I need to do first. I need to build an automated monster spawner. I need to build something to automatically make me some more dirt. I need to put my phone on silent before I start recording, or I'm gonna get more Twitter messages. These are things that I need to do before I get into magical crops. Okay, we got an uncommon loot bag. Oh boy! Really? Oh god. Mega rubber. No, son. You know how that is. We've done that before. I'm making that mistake again. Not close to the house, at least. We'll put it off in some unloaded chunk, so we can just leave it alone and ignore it. Ah! Where did you come from? There's so much light in here. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. It has come to my attention that there's not enough light in here. I mean, contrary to what I believed previously, there is not enough light. Apparently, you can never have too much light. Can we just break these guys down? Can we turn them into the little strips? What am I gonna do with glowstone strips? It's not at all what I want. Here's what we're after right here. We did this in an episode of whatever that other series, Texit, I think it is. Have I done it wrong already? No, I haven't. Right there. Look at these little guys. I think they get smaller too. Yeah, nooks. I think that's as small as they get, but they put out the same amount of light as like a normal piece of glowstone. So we're gonna grab us some nooks. And we're just gonna nook them around. Like on the floor, though? Oh, that doesn't look good. We don't want to do that. How am I supposed to light up the middle of a room? Do I just put down, like... And this is as thin as these get, I guess. Well, I mean, unless we want to do that. At some point in the future, we'll be able to recolor these. I know that that's a thing that we can do. I just haven't worked out how yet. But as of right now, if we do just like a pathway with this... How does that look? Does that look... as awful as I think it looks? I think it looks pretty awful. That just looks dumb. Why did I even come up with that? I mean, we have the same problem up here. All I've done is throw around a bunch of torches. It hasn't actually fixed the issue. It's those darn carpenter's blocks. They're just not working the way they should to keep monsters from spawning. Darn it. We're gonna have to do this, aren't we? Alright, we'll tune in next time, where I guess we'll build an automated dirt machine, and then we'll build an automated monster spawner, and then we'll get into magical crops. Look at that, I just so happen to have many COSs. Then we'll get into magical crops. What will that be? What is this, episode 16? So that'd be 17, 18, 19, we'll get into magical crops. Unless I can put it off for another episode. Suggest some things down below, because I'd like to do like a Let's Build for episode 20, where we just go out here and go crazy building like a big grassy area to do all of our farmings. Comment that, just make suggestions. I'm open to suggestions. I love suggestions. And I love you as much as I can love any stranger on the internet. Which is not very much, let's be honest. Bye!